The 1933 Bugatti Type 55 is one of the rarest and most desirable classic cars ever built, with only 38 examples produced. Widely admired for its elegance and timeless beauty, it remains one of the most iconic creations of its era. Designed by Jean Bugatti, the talented son of company founder Edry Bugatti, the Type 55 Roadster showcases a family's unmatched eye for style and innovation. The car's design is especially striking. It features a long, low hood and a beautifully streamlined rear that gives it a graceful, aerodynamic shape. Its flared and curved fenders add a muscular stance, making the car look powerful even when standing still. The signature Bugatti grille and unique headlights complete its distinctive appearance. Inside, the Type 55 is just as impressive. The cabin is trimmed in high-quality leather and polished wood, creating a luxurious atmosphere. For its time, it also offered advanced features such as a heated windshield and an early radio system, rare comforts in the 1930s. Often mentioned alongside ultra-rare legends like the 1959 Porsche 718 RSK, the Bugatti Type 55 remains a prized masterpiece in the world of classic automobiles.
The Ijo Sensi Talbot Lago Teardrop Coupe has just made history, becoming the most valuable French car ever sold at auction. While most of us might dream of owning a classic 4, Wuwen, or maybe even Wushuwen, someone recently spent more than $13 million to claim this breathtaking and ultra-rare masterpiece. The stunning Talbot Lago crossed the block at the Gooding and Company auction at Amelia Island, achieving a final hammer price of $13,425,000. Its value comes not only from its beauty, but also its rarity and craftsmanship, built on a 1937 Talbot Lago chassis. The car features exquisite bodywork created by the legendary design house Fagon et Falaschi. According to the auction house, only 10 to 20 of these iconic teardrop coupes were ever produced. They came in two elegant styles, the notchback Jean Cart and the sleek fastback Modal New York.
The 1959 Porsche 718 RSK is set to draw major attention at the upcoming Amelia Island auction, where experts expect it to fetch between $2.5 million and $3.5 million. According to Gooding and Company specialist Angus Dickman, this car is not just rare. It's a hidden treasure that has remained out of sight for more than 50 years. Its current owner has kept it for over half a century, which is almost unheard of for a Porsche Spyder and adds even more weight to its story. The RSK has a special place in Porsche history. It was introduced to replace the company's highly successful 550A race car, which dominated motorsport throughout the mid-1950s. When Porsche debuted the new Spyder in 1957, it represented the next leap forward in lightweight racing design. By 1959, the RSK had become one of Porsche's most advanced competition machines. Only 34 examples were ever produced, making it extremely collectible today. The 718 RSK stood out for its more aerodynamic bodywork, improved chassis, and numerous engineering upgrades that enhanced both speed and handling. Its remarkable history, rarity, and long-term ownership make it one of the most exciting cars to appear at auction this year. The 1969 Bob Bug is a rugged version of the classic Volkswagen Beetle, built specifically for off-road adventures. Popular in the late 1960s and early 1970s, these cars became legendary for handling the rough terrain of the Baja California peninsula with impressive durability and agility. Baja Bugs were heavily modified from their original Beetle design. They often featured raised suspension and larger tires to tackle sand, rocks, and uneven surfaces. Skid plates were added underneath to protect the car's undercarriage from damage. Many also had custom bodywork, including flared fenders and an extended rear to fit bigger engines and transmissions. The 1969 model came with a 1.6-liter air-cooled flat-4 engine, producing around 65 horsepower. Power was sent to the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual transmission. To improve traction on slippery or loose surfaces, many Bob Bugs were equipped with a limited slip differential, helping to maintain control in challenging conditions. Lightweight, nimble, and tough, the Bob Bug perfectly combined fun with functionality. It became a favorite among off-road racers and enthusiasts who wanted a car that could handle dirt, sand, and desert trails while still retaining the charm of the classic Beetle.
The Bertone Stratos Zero concept is one of the most legendary concept cars ever created. Designed in 1970 by Nuccio Bertone for Lancia, it stunned the world when it debuted at the Turin Motor Show. This futuristic machine was built as a pure, racing prototype and pushed automotive design into bold new territory. The Strato Zero featured a dramatic, wedge-shaped body with an almost completely flat windshield, giving it an ultra-low, spaceship-like profile. The driver sat in a central position, adding to the race-focused feel, while its large wheels and wide tires emphasized stability and performance. Although it was never meant for mass production, the Strata Zero left a lasting mark on car design and inspired a new era of sharp, angular supercars. Its influence became even clearer in 1973 when Lancia introduced the Stratos HF, a production model inspired by the concept. The Stratos HF went on to dominate the rally world, winning the World Rally Championship 3 years in a row from 1974 to 1976. Another iconic moment in automotive history occurred in 1937 when a rare Talbot Lago model sold for an impressive $13.4 million, showcasing the timeless value of truly remarkable cars.
The 1962 Ferrari 250 GT SWB, short wheelbase. Berlinetta is one of Ferrari's most iconic and desirable classic sports cars. Built with racing in mind, it became famous for its elegant design, exceptional handling, and strong performance. The short wheelbase name comes from its reduced wheelbase compared to earlier models, which made the car more agile and responsive on the track. Powered by a spirited V12 engine, the 250 GT SWB delivered impressive speed and power for its era. Its body was designed by Scaglietti, known for crafting some of the most beautiful Ferrari shapes ever made. Smooth curves, a low stance, and a clean, flowing silhouette give the Berlinetta a timeless look that continues to captivate car enthusiasts today. Beyond its striking appearance, the car earned respect for its racing success and reliability. Its combination of beauty, performance, and rarity helped it become one of the most sought-after Ferraris in the world. Collectors highly value the 250 GT SWB and often becomes a star attraction at prestigious auctions and car collections worldwide. A Linwood start is a method used in top fuel and funny car drag racing to safely bring a powerful engine up to racing temperature. These engines can make over 10,000 horsepower, so they need a careful warm-up routine before blasting down the track. The process begins with the engine running on methanol, a type of alcohol fuel. Methanol is less volatile than nitromethane, which makes it much easier and safer for the crew to start the engine. Once the motor fires up and reaches a stable idle, the team lets it warm so all components come up to proper temperature. When everything looks good, the crew chief gives the driver a signal. The driver then flips a switch inside the cockpit that opens a fuel line from a nitromethane tank. As soon as the nitro reaches the engine, power instantly increases and the exhaust note becomes deeper and more aggressive. However, nitromethane burns hotter, so the crew chief watches temperatures closely and adjusts fuel flow to keep the engine in the safe zone. Once the engine is fully warmed and running smoothly on nitro, the driver gives a ready signal to race. This careful sequence ensures maximum power and reliability when the car launches down the strip.
The Stout Scarab was one of the most futuristic, American cars of the 1930s and 1940s, designed by William Bushnell Stout and built in Detroit. It broke almost every rule of traditional car design. First revealed at the 1935 Chicago Auto Show, it immediately captured attention for looking decades ahead of its time. Unlike most cars of its era, the Scarab featured a rear-mounted engine which made the ride smoother and easier to control. Its streamlined, Beetle-like shape reduced wind resistance and gave it a bold, modern appearance. The large panoramic windshield offered excellent visibility, something extremely rare back then. Inside, the Scarab felt more like a luxurious lounge than a car. It offered an unusually spacious cabin, leather upholstery, polished wood trim, and a flexible seating layout that let passengers face each other like in a living room. It even included advanced comforts such as air conditioning and a radio. Long before these became common in automobiles, because of these innovations, the Stout Scarab is often considered one of the earliest visions of the modern, minivan ahead of its time masterpiece of design and engineering. The Peel P50 holds the title of the world's smallest production car. Built between 1962 and 1965 by Peel Engineering on the Isle of Man, this tiny vehicle was created specifically for easy city travel. It measures just 54 inches long, 39 inches wide, and 41 inches tall, small enough to fit in an elevator. Weighing only 59 kilograms, 130 pounds, the P50 has a single seat, one door, and even just one headlight. Powered by a little 49cc engine that produces 4.2 horsepower, it can reach speeds of up to 37 miles per hour. It was marketed as a practical city car, promising enough room for one adult and a shopping bag. Despite its size, it was extremely fuel efficient, delivering as much as 100 miles per gallon. Because only around 50 units were ever built, the Peel P50 is extremely rare today. Collectors value it highly, with some examples selling for more than $100,000. The next rare machine on the list is the 1979 Aston Martin Bulldog.
The Volkswagen Fusca, better known around the world as the Volkswagen Beetle, is one of the most iconic cars ever built. Over the years, it has become a favorite canvas for car enthusiasts who love customizing and tuning. One popular style involves combining a wide-body kit from the Japanese tuning house Rauwelt Begriff, RWB, with stylish rotiform CVD wheels. An RWB wide-body Beetle stands out immediately. The kit adds dramatically widened fenders, deep side skirts, and bold aerodynamic touches that completely transform the Beetle's soft, rounded shape into something far more aggressive. Paired with rotiform CVD wheels, known for their clean, modern turbine-style spokes, the Fusca gains a striking head-turning presence on the road. These modifications not only enhance the stance of the car, but also give a unique personality, blending classic charm of modern tuning culture. The result is a Beetle that looks nothing like the stock version, lower, wider, sharper, and packed with attitude. Such a build highlights why the Beetle remains beloved today. Its simple design provides endless opportunities for creativity, allowing enthusiasts to reimagine a timeless classic in bold new ways. The 1970s were the era of the wedge-shaped car, designed with nothing more than a ruler and a set square. This period gave us iconic cars like the Lotus Esprit, Triumph TR7 Bond Bug, and Williamtown's Hustler, a car that doubled as a conservatory for those who couldn't afford both. Launched in 1978 with a mini engine, the Hustler was clever, simple, and versatile. Most had plastic bodies, but some rare six-wheel versions use marine plywood. Towns designed it to be easy to build anywhere, even in developing countries, using folded steel panels that required minimal machinery. Its strong box-section chassis and integral roll cage allowed interchangeable fiberglass panels, slide-back bronze-tinted glass doors, and a hinge roof that opened like a sunroof. Inside, seats were flexible, stackable canteen chairs or benches, and it could even be a micro-camper. Though a collaboration with Jensen fell through, Towns continued producing Hustlers at his home, launching multiple versions. The Hobo Pickup, Hustler 6, Sprint Hustlerwood, and even wheelchair-friendly and lightweight Hellcat models. By the mid-1980s, there were amphibious versions, ice cream vans, and the ultimate six-wheel Highlander with a Jaguar V12. Over 500 Hustlers were built in 72 variations before Towns passed away in 1993, leaving a legacy of ingenious, playful, and practical design. The 1928 Bugatti Type 35C is one of the most iconic and celebrated vintage racing cars ever made. Produced by the legendary French automaker Bugatti, founded by Eddy Bugatti, it perfectly blends performance and elegance. The Type 35C stands out not just for its engineering, but also for its timeless design. Under the hood, it houses a supercharged 2.0-liter inline-8 engine that delivers around 128 horsepower. The supercharger, reflected in the C in its name, boosts power significantly, making the car a serious competitor on the racing circuits of its era. Drivers loved it for its speed, agility, and reliability, which helped it win countless races and cement Bugatti's reputation as a maker of high-performance machines. The car's design is equally remarkable. Its signature horseshoe-shaped radiator grille, flowing body lines, and sleek aerodynamic profile make it instantly recognizable and visually striking. Every detail, from the curved fenders to the minimalist cockpit, speaks to Bugatti's commitment to combining beauty with function. Even today, nearly a century later, the Type 35C is admired by car enthusiasts, collectors, and historians alike. Its blend of engineering brilliance, racing pedigree, and elegant design makes it a true icon of the automotive world.